Welcome back. You're listening to Tuttle Talk on the Real Estate Radio Network. Remember, if you want to get in touch with us, you can call our off-air number, 469-319-0660, 469-319-0660, and we will get you connected with a professional that is right for you. I'm so excited. Here on this segment of the show, I've been promising it to you the whole hour, we've got with us Logan Stout. He is a success coach. He is an author. He is a very successful businessman and the CEO of the Dallas Patriots. You may remember him being on the show, Logan, I believe about 6 months ago. Logan, welcome back to the show.
Hey, great to be back. Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy to have you here. I know we are getting into the last couple of months of the year, and people sometimes start to wind down, and some of the goals maybe they're not on track for, maybe they're behind, and they maybe are just deciding to maybe kind of just give up on those, bring the goals down, and kind of just coast through the rest of the year. And you are so passionate about people finishing strong, reaching their full potential, that I thought it would be a great opportunity for you to come in and give us kind of an insulin jolt. You know what I mean? And a jolt of adrenaline to help us finish the year strong. So my hope is that you can help us do that today. What are some things people can do to really make sure they finish this year strong?
You know, it's funny. You mentioned finishing up the year strong. I've always laughed at how everybody decides they're going to be great December 31st. Have you ever noticed that the last day of the year, I'm going to be great? Not today, though. All right, not today I'm not going to be great. Tomorrow, starting tomorrow, my life is going to change. And then they make promises to themselves and to everybody else that they're never going to keep, you know what I mean? And so it's just interesting to me. Look, success is not something that happens because today I decide it's going to happen, right? Success is by design. And here's what's the cool thing for everybody listening. Success is not as hard as people think. The problem is people don't have any systematic approach, right? They know what they want. I hate it when people say, well, you have to set goals. No. Goals are fine. Goals are what you want. But a systematic approach helps you accomplish those goals. And it just drives me crazy to see so many talented people. You know, I think 99.9999% of people die with potential. They have so much unlocked potential, but they never just plan. They go to work, but they don't plan their work, right? So when you plan your work, then you work your plan. Everything works out the way it's supposed to. And so my advice to everybody is this. November and December are just as important as January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I mean, and that's what drives me crazy. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. So why are you going to wait till January 1st to get in shape? Why are you going to wait till January 1st to get out of debt? Why are you going to wait till January 1st to do whatever it is you want to do? And so the biggest thing I'd like to coach people on is this. We all are creatures of habit. It's that simple. We're creatures of habit, right? And so I'll give you an example. Every morning, I wake up. I go get my newspaper. I do a couple other things that I don't need to tell you about, right? But I get up, I get my newspaper, and then I have my quiet time. And then, I go do what I do, right? And then I go work out every morning. Same deal. I get done, have my protein shake, and then I go about my day. I mean, that's my routine. At nighttime, habits. For all of you that are married or have someone that live with you, I guarantee you have a side of the bed.
Right.
Well, what's so funny to me is, and by the way, congratulations on your baby, Andy. Congratulations on that. You'll learn very quickly you won't be on any side of the bed for short time.
It's already done, dude. I'm in the glider, rocking him back and forth.
Well, here's what's so funny about that. My wife and I never declared sides of the bed. It's just like the first night we were married. Okay, she's just picked that side, I guess. I picked the other side, and voila. Creatures of habit, that became our sides of the bed. Success is the same way. It's about a mindset. People ask me all the time, Logan, what's your number one key to success? Here it is. A commitment to personal development. If you feed your mind the right things, what you think become your actions ultimately become your habits become your successes or failures in life. It's that simple of a principle. And some say, okay, that's fine, that makes sense, but what do you mean feed my head? Think of our brains like a store, right? We only have so much mental inventory in our heads. What we allow to be in the stock, if you will, the stock or inventory in our heads is so valuable because it's limited. Right? You have limited shelf space in there. And what you allow to occupy those shelves in your brain is critically important. And here's the cool thing. Each and every one of us have the choice as to what we allow to occupy in our brains, but we don't choose. We don't choose. Instead, what we do is we allow the world to throw different thoughts and opinions into our brain to create our belief systems, right? Your belief systems come from what people tell you, what you experience, and then most importantly, what you tell yourself. Okay, so what can we control? We can't control what people tell us necessarily, but what we can control is what we experience and then what we tell ourselves about those experiences. I'll be the first one to tell people, I don't like reading. Okay, but the price one pays for reading far outweighs the price one pays for not reading. So I always have a personal development book, something I can fill my brain with to make sure that the shelves in my head are occupied with the right things. And so my advice to everybody as they try to finish up the year strong is what book you're reading. Go to loganstout.com. Go to my website. If you don't like reading, you can get the free videos. We send you a free Stout advice video, same off the premise of my book. You get a free video sent straight to your inbox every Monday to start your week off the right way with action items. It's very simple to the point, just a couple minutes long. Or go under my suggested readings list, under my bio. I have a whole list of books that every one of you should read. Everybody needs to read those books. They've impacted my life tremendously. Okay, so read those books. Those are books that have changed my life and changed millions of people's lives. Read the book.
You're listening to Tuttle Talk on the Real Estate Radio Network. My guest is Logan Stout. He is the CEO of the Dallas Patriots. He has started and succeeded in many of his endeavors in business, and he is now starting a new company called ID Life. He's here today to help talk to you about how to finish your year strong, and not just this year, but every year and every month and every day. Logan, one thing that I thought is so interesting there is that most people say, yeah, I don't like to read, so then they just don't read. But is Mark Twain said, those that don't read are the same of those that can't read. So it's the same thing. So you might as well not be able to read. So take that, use it. The price you pay for reading, which is you take some time out of maybe watching TV or doing this or that, you got to sit, you got to concentrate, is far exceeds the price for not reading. You have got to feed your mind with those good things. You've got to turn off that TV. An extra, maybe to start, just an extra half hour earlier. Just don't go to zombie state. Turn it off just a little bit earlier. Half step and just tell yourself to read a book. Are those simple tactics that can work, Logan?
Absolutely. I think one of the biggest things that's intruding our life is social media. And I think social media is great on many fronts. I think it's great. But at the end of the day, and I'm guilty. I'm speaking with everybody here, okay? I'm not speaking at you. I'm speaking with you. I'm really just giving myself advice and allowing you to listen, okay? That's really the deal. But you can be on Facebook, and that thing is intoxicating.
Yep.
I mean, Facebook is addicting to the point where, next thing you look up and an hour have gone by.
Yeah.
Since I've had kids, I have twin boys. Anytime I get caught on Twitter, Facebook, you name it, it's so interesting. I kid you not, about 60 seconds into it, I go, this is time I can be with my kids that I can never get back. Facebook will always be here. Some people simply need a vacation from social media.
Yeah.
Just vacate it for a little while, right? Sure. But yeah, you're right. Look, reading books are so important. And then you referenced ID Life, the company that I'm founding. I've had a lot of success in direct sales. The reason I started ID Life, my wife and I have everything we could ever want. We've been blessed. We're multimillionaires. We got the house, the car, all the stuff, friendship, relationships, beautiful. I'm blessed beyond my wildest dreams. I don't deserve it. I'm grateful for it. No question. Ultimately, my prayer and goal in life is to help other people accomplish the ID Life. ID Life stands for Individually Designed Life. One of my biggest pet peeves is people don't design their own life. They live like a zombie. They live like a robot, and they end up working somewhere they don't want to work, living life with people they don't want to live with, and then they wake up and 10 years have gone by, and they go, what the heck happened? I heard somebody say earlier, well, people have dreams and aspirations. You know what's crazy is, no, most people have stopped dreaming. They've stopped. They're in survival mode. Look, God did not put any of us on this earth to survive. He put us on this earth to thrive and to be great, and I know this for a fact. I know if everybody listening, hear me on this. You are destined for greatness. You are unique. You are special. You are not supposed to be someone else. That person's already taken. Don't try to be someone you're not. Be yourself. The key is this. You need a vehicle to help you get where you want to go in life. ID Life is a vehicle that somebody can hop in, and they're going to grow as a human being, and they're going to have an incredible financial opportunity. We're using the direct sales model to bring what I believe is the greatest product in the history of direct sales to the market. We're in pre-launch stage, and I'm happy to tell you anything you want to know about that.
You're listening to Tuttle Talk here on the Real Estate Radio Network. When we come back, we're going to tell you what ID Life, what that product is that's revolutionizing the health industry really right now. Why Logan, as you can already tell, is so passionate about it, and he's perfected the direct sales model and how he's going to bring it to you and how you can get involved. So stay with us. Welcome back, Dallas. You're listening to Tuttle Talk on the Real Estate Radio Network every Sunday, 3 p.m., right here on 660 a.m. The Answer, my guest, Logan Stout. Logan, I want to get right into this with you. If you've been with us in the last segment, we were talking about, one, how you can finish this year strong, but also about great opportunity, an innovative company that's revolutionizing the health industry called ID Life. Logan, you could be doing anything you want. Like you've already said, you've made millions of dollars. You've got all the success in the world you could ever dream for. You're very grateful for it, but you're getting back in the game right now with this company. Why is this product and this company revolutionizing the health industry?
Well, at the end of the day, my wife and I are passionate about health and wellness, and I think there's been no greater advertising in our country's history than right now about the importance of health and wellness. And a group of doctors invented this software called ID Nutrition, individually designed nutrition. It took them 17 years to invent this particular product, and they wanted my opinion on it. They said, how can we take this to market to really educate the consumer that what they're probably taking right now, A, they don't need to be taking, or B, it's not good for them, or C, it's not enough, or whatever the deal is.
Talking about all the supplements and things people buy.
I mean, look, let's face it. If over 72% of the people in our country take supplements, and I'd be willing to bet you about 72% of them have no idea what they're taking, right? I mean, they go into a store, they buy it from a friend or whatever. They don't even know. So what this software does is it takes out the guesswork. An individual literally goes online, takes less than 5 minutes, simple, quick, easy, types their height, weight, age, eating habits, drinking habits, if they smoke, sun exposure, allergies, medications, prescription meds, workout routine, you name it. And it literally makes them a customized supplementation plan specific to what they need based on medical fact, scientific research. There's nothing arbitrary here. This isn't, we think this works for you because of some great juice that was found in the Himalaya mountains by some crazy deal out of a volcanic rock or something.
Not voodoo stuff.
Oh my gosh. I mean, there's all this junk out there, Look, bottom line is this. If you're feeding your body the right stuff, your body simply performs like it was supposed to perform all along. You get better sleep, right? You get back to your desired weight. You have better energy, mental energy, physical energy, etc. So this product line, it's simple. It's convenient. I travel a lot, Mike, right? Well, I used to have to put all my pills or vitamins in a Ziploc bag or a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday box and all this junk. Yeah, I mean, it's a pain in the rear. This comes in a strip pack with your name on it, sent straight from the manufacturer, straight to your doorstep, so there's no inconvenience whatsoever. It's a fraction of the cost. So your omega-3s, your joint pains, if you have stress, whatever, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, whatever it is, it comes in a strip pack at a fraction of the cost. I mean, a bottle of omega-3s.
No middleman.
There's no middleman, but most importantly, we as a company don't have to have thousands of bottles of omega-3s, thousands of bottles of vitamin C. It all comes customized in a strip pack. So our cost of doing business is significantly less. We pass on the savings to the consumer. So bottom line, here's the deal. Best quality products there are, right? So you got no GMOs, organic, natural, casein-free, all the stuff, right? It's the best stuff. FDA grassless, which means generally regarded as safe. It's the best product. So the efficacy and the purity of the product is the best. Fraction of the cost. You're saving money. And then you got the convenient factor. And then in addition to that, we've got the finest protein shakes, meal replacement shakes you can possibly buy. Gluten-free with chia seed, a sleep strip that is healthy with a triphasic approach. So you're not going to wake up the next morning feeling like you got hit by a Mack truck, right?
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of stuff. Like a chemical dependency, you're not even really awake.
And then they become addictive. They become addictive, right? And so we really got on a passionate trend to go, how can we help people look and feel better, right? And here we got the new year coming up. People are looking for a way to get in the best shape of their lives. So let me give a news alert to everybody. There's no such thing as a get rich quick or a lose all this weight fast. Any of that stuff is junk. Okay? The way you get in better shape is a very simple formula. You feed the body what you're supposed to feed it. Don't feed it what you're not supposed to feed it, and get off your rear. I mean, that's how you get in better shape. But what happens is this. It's no different than the mental inventory we talked about earlier. When you feed your mind the right things, your body performs better. When you're cognizant of what you're consuming, right? It just brings it to the awareness. In fact, everybody, you can test this. Go buy a Men's Health or a Women's Health or some magazine. Read it. Watch how when you go to buy a burger and fries, you don't. It's hilarious. Why? Because at the front of your mind, you're thinking, okay, I just read that Men's Health, Women's Health. I'm going to go order salmon. I'm going to go order something healthy for me. So our whole assessment is about changing your lifestyle. So for the rest of your life, you're in the optimal health. So full product line, including the customized supplementation. It's unbelievable. Bottom line, I decided to get back in the game, come out of retirement, because I know for a fact every human being needs to be on this product, period. They need to be on it. It takes everything into effect from your prescription medications and how they interact with nutrients. People have no idea that prescription meds, we all know they're bad for you, but sometimes you have to take them, right? I guess. But prescription meds are bad for you as it relates to how they correspond or interact with nutrients. Beta carotene, and if you're a smoker, studies show increases your chances of lung cancer by over 60%. Beta-carotene is great for you, but not if you smoke. Who knows that? Nobody knows that.
Brian's been in the medical field for a long time, so he knows he can corroborate that.
I'm sitting here nodding my head. Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, the same thing goes true for grapefruit juice. That is very dangerous with the number of prescription meds.
So here's the deal. Guys, Logan, first of all, I think everyone can tell you're so passionate. That's one of the things that's made you so successful as far as that passion, that you desire to help people and to really support and get behind something. And when you do believe in it, buddy, you're going all the way with it. And that's what you're doing with ID Life, because ID Life is worth it. You're worth it. What you think about, you care about. What you care about, you chase. So when he talks about men's health and you just think about that, you're reading it, you're like, well, you know what? I'm going to eat something healthy. This helps you do that every single day, every minute of the day, when you need it the most, when you can use it, and it's going to help you stay the course. If you want to find out more about it, you can get a webinar. It's always available to you at idlife.com. If you remember, go to loganstout.com to get all kinds of recommended books. I would actually say pick up Logan's book. He did what people do in 400 pages in 80 pages in this super powerful book on how to be successful, grow great teams, grow yourself. It's amazing. You got to pick that up too. But if you want to find out more about the upcoming event schedule, anything that's happening with ID Life, go to idlife.com or just text the word Logan to the number you already know. Text Logan to 469-319-0660. 469-319-0660 will get you all the information you need about ID Life, how you can get involved, how you can get healthy, and the financial benefits of being a part of this fantastic, innovative organization that's revolutionizing, one, direct sales, and two, the health and wellness industry. Logan, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me, man.
You bet. Okay, guys, it is time for... Are we actually going to have more than 45 seconds
time?
for
No
Brian?
way.
For
Not
the
possible.
More Cool Tech with Brian Moore?
What are you going to do with yourself,
Oh,
buddy?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll just talk really slowly this time.
No. I want you to go fast because I want to get to the restaurant of the week. So you still have
Okay.
45 seconds. I'm just going to cram more into the show.
Okay, great. So for this week's Cool Tech segment, I have a very cool app. And keeping in line with the fitness theme that we have going on through the show, the app is called MyFitnessPal. And Logan, I don't know if you're familiar with that app or if you've seen it, MyFitnessPal. It's a really great both app and website. It helps you track your calories, track your exercise, how many calories you burned. It knows the menus of every restaurant out there, even local restaurants. I have found many of their menu items in the app. So it tells you how many calories there are, you know, how many carbs, grams of sodium, whatever. It is a fantastic way to really keep track of how many calories you intake, how much you're burning with exercise. It will help you look at your goal of weight loss and help you figure out about what you need to do to modify just your diet. And it doesn't take into account things like, I ate 5 pizzas and, I weigh 600 pounds. There was actually a person that uses this app that put that in there, and she was wondering, why haven't I lost weight?
Right.
Well, you ate a whole Pizza Hut pizza. That's why.
That's right. No matter what you do, it's not going to help you do that. But I use this app. I know you've used it when we did our company kind of fitness challenge.
Yes.
And I got to say, it works fantastic. You can put in, look, I weigh this much. I'm this height. I want to lose this much weight. It'll kind of give you a calorie intake idea.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And it's just nice because it's just a nice reminder. It gets you in, again, talking about habits, talking about good habits. One good habit is to make sure you got the supplements you need that are actually right for your body and doing that. And another one is just kind of a good reminder to help you see, oh, crap, I just ate 900 calories in that Big Mac. Maybe that's not a great idea.
Or just do it in what you're normally eating. You go, holy crap, I can't believe I'm eating that much.
Yeah.
Because people don't think about that. Top of mind and keeps you accountable.
Yeah, and the funny thing about this app also is it helped me to identify some safer foods when I'm out eating fast food, which unfortunately I eat too much of. But it helped me find alternatives, such as I would go to McDonald's, get a Big Mac, and it showed me how to get it without the sauce and the cheese, get the apple slices instead of fries, and the whole meal wound up being like 500 calories, which is still a lot, but it was much better.
That's right. It's good. So MyFitnessPal is the app. It's a free app, I think.
It is an absolutely free app. You can also log in at myfitnesspal.com. Use your Facebook ID to log in. It's great.
Awesome. Thank you, Brian. Now, one last thing I told you at the beginning, I wanted to tell you the restaurant of the week this week. This is cool. This is great. They're doing it for our listeners. I love this restaurant. There's 2 locations, but this is the one in North Park, Seasons 52. It's a great place for business lunches or business dinners. They've got some fantastic food for Tuttle Talk listeners. Monday through Thursday, just mention Tuttle Talk when you go to the restaurant, and they're going to give you a free flatbread of your choice. And their flatbreads are fantastic. It is a wonderful place. Go to the North Park location, mention Tuttle Talk to the manager, and you will get a free flatbread of your choice anytime, Monday through Thursday. So enjoy that. That's the restaurant of the week. And that's it for today's show. I hope you've enjoyed this hour. I know we have. We've had a lot of great content on the show. I'd like to thank Brian. I'd like to thank Coach Jimmy, Gabe, of course, all my expert contributors, and my special guest, Logan Stout. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and thank you for listening to Tuttle Talk, where we're making financial intelligence a priority in the community. Have a great weekend.
You've been listening to Tuttle Talk on 660 AM The Answer. You can reach Andy at 214-736-9696. That's 214-736-9696. Or email him, questions@andytuttle.com. Don't forget to become a fan of his show by going to facebook.com/Tuttle Talk. You can also catch previous shows by going to andytuttle.com.